Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Berar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. So in today's video, we are going to be talking all about the iRESTORE Elite device. This is iRESTORE's latest device that they just launched, and your girl has been giving it a try. And I have all of the information for you guys on why I'm loving this device and how it compares to the Pro, which is the other one that I used for many years. And also stick around to the end because I have a coupon code for those of you that are looking to purchase one for yourself. You can save big on the iRESTORE Elite. So let's get into this video. Before we do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the hair growth tips. So if you're new to this channel, I'll just share a little bit about my story when it comes to hair loss and hair growth. So I had originally lost 70% of my hair within the span of 5 months back in 2016. It was the first time that I experienced alopecia areata, and I had bald patches, I had overall thinning, and like I said, it happened super fast. It was just in 5 months that all of this hair came out. And I had a ton of hair, so 70% was a lot of fallout. So what I did was I basically did a ton of research. I implemented a lot of natural changes to my diet, to my supplements, to my stress management routine, and I managed to grow a lot of my hair back, which was so amazing, and I was so happy, except there was one bald patch that would not fill in. And so I was trying to research different things that I could do at the time, like alternative natural therapies, and I came across red light therapy, or as it's also known as low-level light therapy. And that's when I came across iRESTORE. And everything that I was reading at the time about light therapy just seemed so incredibly promising because everything was super natural. It was just using wavelengths to penetrate deeper into your scalp to encourage your follicles to regenerate. So that's when I stumbled upon iRESTORE, and I just knew I wanted to try their device. So I started to use the iRESTORE Pro. So it's this device right over here, and it is meant to be used every other day for 25 minutes. It has 282 LEDs and lasers inside. And after 5 months is when I noticed the bald patch started to fill in. The only other change that I had made at that time was I was using essential oils as well. But to me, light therapy is so fantastic, and I've done other videos on how well it works for autoimmune diseases and just light therapy in general. There's been so much more research over the past several years on how well it works for the body. The research across the board just really speaks to the efficacy of light therapy and how well it works for the body in healing as well as reducing inflammation. Now let's talk about the specifics on how light therapy actually helps to regrow your hair. And if you guys want a really in-depth video on that, I'm gonna link one here for you guys because I did break it all down for you. But basically what happens is the light from the LEDs and lasers penetrates into the follicle and it enhances the energy production in that cell. So what that's doing essentially is it is enhancing the rate at which new hair cells are formed. And as that's all happening in the hair bulb, the follicle is forming quicker. And in addition to that, it's helping to keep your hair in the growth phase of the hair growth cycle for a lot longer. So generally your hair is in the growth phase between 2 to 7 years, and however long your hair is in the growth phase for will determine how long it is. So it's enhancing how long, and it's also shortening the amount of time it's in the resting phase. So it's helping to heal the inflammation in your scalp and helping to regenerate your follicles, which is fantastic. And now, if you guys have been around here for a minute, you know that I talk about the hair growth cycle a lot and how long that takes. Generally, how long the full cycle takes is between 3 to 6 months. For you to be doing whatever it is you're doing to regrow your hair, you want to be consistent for that long. And it can take up to 12 months to see results. So you want to be consistently using these devices as often as it says to be used. Okay, now let's get into the Elite device. If you guys are ready for it, here it is. It's so, honestly, when I saw it for the first time, I thought it was like something out of Star Wars. This is the case that it comes in. I love that it has a little handle over here so you can carry it pretty easily. And it has a zipper So you can open it up. And this is it right here. It's black, so it's different than the other ones. The other ones are white. And yeah, it just looks like something so futuristic and out of Star Wars. And I just love it. And that's the inside of it. If you needed more space, it's got the removable cushion. And the good thing about this one has 3 removable cushions. So it'll fit like any size head. And this is what it looks like when it's on. And this is the battery pack that comes with it. This is the controller that's attached to it through this wire. And you just snap them together and it will tell you 12 minutes. That's all you need. And this one is meant to be used every day. So you use it for 12 minutes. You press the play button and then you'll see the light coming out. I don't know if you can see this on the video, but there it is. And so if you need to pause it for whatever reason, you can just press the pause button. And then when you want to use it again, you just press the play button. Like, it's pretty straightforward. These buttons on the side will tell you how charged the battery is in this battery pack right over here. And you can just recharge the battery when you're done using it with the plug that comes with it, and it just goes right into there, the adapter. If you need to turn it off, you can just press the power button again and just hold it down. And it'll turn it off. You can walk around. You don't have to be like sitting down while using this. You can just like clip it into your pants and walk around and do whatever it is that you need to do. And so let's get into a little bit about the technology behind the iRESTORE Elite device. So this device has a combination of 500 LEDs and lasers. And the technology that the lasers is using is called VCSEL. Now, you don't really need to know what the abbreviation stands for, but I'll explain a little bit more about how it works. So the VCSEL lasers are superior to other lasers because of the quality. And what that means is that they're more efficient lasers. These lasers also help to enhance your scalp coverage, so you're getting a better coverage than other devices, as well as the light penetration is a lot more precise. So basically, you know that not only are your follicles getting more of that light therapy because the coverage is better, but you're also getting that light therapy to penetrate even better. So because of all that, that's why you only have to use the device for 12 minutes. All right, so now let's get into a little comparison between the two devices. This is the Pro right here, and this is the iRESTORE Elite. So now as far as design goes, they are both pretty much shaped very similarly. The Pro obviously is white and shiny, and then the Elite is black and matte. They both have removable cushions inside, so you can kind of like take out and adjust whatever you need depending on the size and shape of your head. The Pro has 282 LEDs and lasers, and the Elite has 500 LEDs and lasers. Both of the controllers are pretty similar. They both have the on and off buttons as well as the play and pause buttons. And they both have the windows that show a countdown of the timer. And then on the back as well, they both have those prongs that you can attach to the battery packs. They both fit very similarly and are shaped pretty much the same. Now let's talk about how they differ. Now, like I said, they both contain the Lumitech technology, except the Elite has the addition of the VCSEL lasers in it. So that means while both of them deliver really great beneficial wavelengths to your scalp, the Elite is going to deliver better scalp coverage as well as better penetration with the lasers. Now, the other way that they differ is in how you use them. So the Pro, you use it every other day for 25 minutes, whereas with the Elite, you're using it every single day, but for 12 minutes. Now, the other way in which these differ when it comes to LEDs and lasers is that while they both contain 200 LEDs, the amount of lasers is different between the two of them. The Pro contains 82 lasers and the Elite has 300 lasers. So now let's get into a cost comparison between the two. So the iRESTORE Pro device costs $11.95 and the iRESTORE Elite device costs $24.99. And that's before any discounts. And like I said, I'm going to pop a little discount code in here for you guys so you guys can save a lot of money on your device. And now in terms of results and which one I prefer. So I had been using the iRESTORE Pro device for over 3 years as part of my hair growth regimen. And like I said, it had filled in my bald patch and and I just really loved using it every other day. But when it comes to the technology of the iRESTORE Elite and everything that goes into it, just in terms of how it gives you the greatest amount of coverage out of all of their devices, as well as the fact that it delivers more light energy to your hair follicles. So when it comes to those two things and the fact that you only have to use it for 12 minutes, I prefer the Elite. But in terms of results with using the iRESTORE Elite, I've only been using it for just over 2 months now, so I'm gonna follow up with you guys and let you know and keep you guys looped in on how my journey is going with the iRESTORE Elite. Because if you haven't been around here for a while, I did recently lose my hair again due to a different type of hair loss, and so I'm still in the process of growing it back, although it's a lot fuller than it used to be. If you know anything about the hair growth journey, it definitely does take time for different parts of your scalp to respond. So I'm gonna definitely follow up with you guys and let you know how my journey is going with the iRESTORE Elite. But with all of that being said, if you can choose between the three, I would definitely go with the iRESTORE Elite. If financially it's a little bit too much, then the Pro still does a fantastic job. And now I had mentioned that I have some savings for you guys. These are huge savings. $600 off of your iRESTORE Elite device. So I'm going to pop the link in the description box below and make sure you use this code at checkout. So now I'd love to know from you guys if you guys have used any of the iRESTORE devices or any of the other light therapy devices. Has it worked for you? What do you think? What's your take on it? Please let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I'm going to follow up with you guys and let you know how my journey is going with the iRESTORE Elite device. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to iRESTORE for sponsoring this video. And like I always say, all of my opinions are my own. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon with another video.